small blind, an opportunity to move on the other short stack, Roy Brindley. You're saying he should be looser from this position.
Absolutely. Both are short, neither want to leave next. These two should be at it like pit bulls in a scrapyard.
Justin trying to gather up courage, fiddling with the chips. And making the raise. Oh, and Jason Gray found a big hand in the big blind. He says, I'll go all the way. And the question now, has Justin O'Shaughnessy stuck in too many chips to back out now?
Another 15 to call.
15 more to call. It's very, very difficult to lay it down.
But he has.
He does. That 66-pound waste packet must be weighing heavy in his head.
And Jason Gray showing that he was not bluffing there. Unlucky for O'Shaughnessy there.
Well, it's all about timing. Unfortunately, that was just bad timing.
The Australian, meanwhile, receiving a healthy dividend on his short stack. Up now to about 55,000. This is the PartyPoker.com European Open. Final table action here. And talk about benefits of internet play. These final tablists have already seen off 11 pros. The only one left, the promoter, Barry Hearn. And Justin O'Shaughnessy, who never played live poker before this week, has an ace-king and a short stack. Roy Brindley, it's automatic all in, isn't it?
It's not a decision.
But Jason Gray, who has taken the chips from Justin O'Shaughnessy a few hands previously, has come in now with the 2 10s. Michael Shaw, who's got plenty of chips to take these both on. Is it a possible double knockout?
No, not with a Jack-King.
52.
Jason Gray went all in behind O'Shaughnessy for about 50,000, and that is too much for Shaw to compete with. We now have an all-in situation. Big slick against the pocket pair. Roy Brindley, O'Shaughnessy on his face.
The two shortest stacks go at it. Pair of 10s, marginal favourite. But what do you do with an ace-king? You never lay it down. You can't lay it down. Justin O'Shaughnessy's put his chips in, and now it's the lap of the gods.
So both of these players playing a pot for their survival, and only 5 cards are going to separate them. O'Shaughnessy looking for the pictures. That does not tell the story. Jason Gray leading, and O'Shaughnessy now, he's in his seat, but if the ace or king doesn't come, he'll be ejected. Amazingly calm, Roy, for facing extinction. Turn card to come. Oh, it was a picture.
And do you not realise the jack, if Michael Shaw had have played, the jack would have knocked the two of them out.
River card to come. Anything but an ace or king, and we've got 4 players. Deuce. Wow. Duck on the river, and Justin O'Shaughnessy could never get lucky. Roy Brindley, he had a couple big hands and lost with them.
Second ace king. Second big stick has come down the river.
Classy guy there, though, Justin O'Shaughnessy. 30,000 he'll get for his efforts. Stuck it all in with the ace-king, but Jason Gray better from start to finish. And the Australian 2 pairs, 10s over deuces, beating the deuces ace-high. We're down to 4 players.
A pair of kings, a pair of 10s, and an ace-king. He got just one of the 3 over the line, and he's out the door.
It's been a great week. I mean, you know, Party Poker Channel 5 have done a great tournament here, and you know, thanks very much to everyone.
And 43 hands have gone down the tubes. Manfredi off to a rolling start, and he's played the most hands at the table, Roy.
He's played great poker. There was only one exception, the pair of twos, where ironically he got the chips, but essentially he's played the aces, he's raised with them pre-flop. He's lacking a bit of play on the flop, he's lacking a bit of flair at making moves, but essentially he's done very little wrong.
Barry Hearn folding over the table there. We are late night at the partypoker.com European Open, and those four players are splitting up a whole load of cash when this thing is over.
And Buzz is screaming for a big hand. He's not seen one yet.
The final table on 5, and Manfredi has limped in with the Montana Banana 9 deuce.
Some kind of blackjack hand, that is.
Action. No, excuse me. Manfredi announced raise, and then he went back for more, a second helping, and Michael Shaw, is he going to call or raise? King, queen looking good here, Roy.
At the back of Michael's mind is, hey, you've raised a lot of pots. You can't always have a monster hand. I've got a nice hand. Looks like he's deciding to peel a flop off.
Hold
But of
it.
course, the great problem with that is you call with a queen king, you call with an ace 10. The probability is you will not hit one of your two cards on the flop.
You know, Roy, this action has been strange. I think Manfredi limped in, Shaw made a small raise, and now Manfredi has re-raised with a 9 deuce. That is a heck of a move. And now Shaw peeling one off. He's making the Michael face. Doesn't know exactly where he's at. Flop to come.
And now Arthur needs to do what he's not done all day long. Make a move with nothing on the flop.
64,000 in this pot. It's very big. And it's Manfredi who's hit. 12,000, but a 10, a queen or king would make Shaw tops. 10, of course, the nuts straight. And is he raising on the back
That's
of
a
it?
terribly small bet by Arthur there. In relation to the size of the pot, 64,000 in the middle. He only bets a splattering of chips.
40,000.
So Shaw smells fear.
36 more to come.
And Manfredi, a bit confused. No, he's reached for the whole load. And he'll just test him out on the table. The raise is 40,000, Roy. Arthur Manfredi has to realize.
That was a good raise by Michael Shaw. He saw that small bet as weakness, and he thinks, well, hey, there's 10 cards in the deck to pay me off. A queen's good enough, a king's good enough, a 10's good enough. It's been called. Well, this is just dramatic stuff.
Oh, this pot is absolutely massive. The two chip leaders going at it like Harry and the Hedgehog. Turn card coming. Shaw looking for paint. 8 changes, nothing. And Roy Brindley, can Shaw stick the lot in? No, he wants a free card. 144,000 at stake. River to come. 6. Manfredi's the best right now.
And another small bet, inviting Michael to tank the lot in.
If Michael Shaw can make a play right now to take Manfredi off his chips, it would be the play of his lifetime. He's threatened before and then folded. Roy, you couldn't say what he's going to do.
That heartbeat says he will do it.
Oh, he wanted it. He wanted it. Roy, he felt it. He smelt it. But Manfredi takes it down, and that's the pot of the night for sure. And I'll tell you what, Michael Shaw didn't come out tops, but he made some nice moves in that hand. Manfredi, though, stubborn with the 2 9s.
Holy moly.
Takes it down. Arthur, nearly unstoppable. Huge hand there, Roy. On the 44th hand, has seen big separation. Shaw knocked down to size. He's had his knees knocked out. And Manfredi is rolling over the table.
Yes.
New hand out here. It's been folded to the button, and Manfredi steamrolling the table says, this is fun. No, he'll lay him down. Bounce back status here. Shaw lost 1. Is he going to try and win the next? Flop is for free. And Barry with a 9 high, trailing